Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We've got a new case that's happened over the weekend. This is the Maddox Williams case. His mother has been arrested and charged with his murder. Her name is Jessica Trefethen. This is out of Maine, and I've got like her first appearance and some news articles and stuff. Let's get going. Okay, this little boy is Maddox Williams. I'm going to read you guys the article. This came out from WCSH, which is News Now, Maine. It says, a Stockton Springs woman who is charged with depraved indifference murder in her 3-year-old son's death made her first court appearance on Friday. Her bail has been set at $150,000. We'll get back to that. News Center, Maine had previously referred to the accused as Jessica Williams. However, according to an affidavit filed by Maine State Police on Thursday, she's also known as Jessica Johnson and Jessica Trefethen. News Center, Maine is referring to her as Jessica Trefethen, as that is what she was referred to in court on Friday. Maddox Williams was pronounced dead at Waldo County General Hospital on Sunday, June 20th. He was the son of Trefethen and Andrew Williams, and was Trefethen's only child with Williams. Andrew Williams is currently incarcerated at the Knox County Jail. Jessica Trefethen also has 3 children with Jason Trefethen. According to police, Jason lives in a camper at blank, which is the same property where Jessica lives. According to police, Jessica Trefethen and her mother, Sherry Johnson, took Maddox to the hospital, and Jessica told hospital staff he had been knocked down by a dog leash and kicked by his 8-year-old sister. However, the office of the chief medical examiner reached a different conclusion on the cause of Maddox's death. Police said Dr. Lisa Font of the office of the chief medical examiner determined the cause of death to be multiple blunt force trauma, and the manner of death was determined to be non-accidental inflicted trauma, according to police. Police said that Funty also noted the following injuries during Maddox's autopsy: bruises on his arms, legs, abdomen, and head. 3 partially healed abrasions on his face and forehead, which were covered with temporary tattoos. You guys. Deep tissue bruising, internal bleeding in his abdomen that indicated a rupture of the bowel, injuries and bleeding in his brain, and a fractured spine. Police said the autopsy also found abrasions on the inside of his lips that were indicative of facial impact. He was also missing 3 teeth, which appeared to be the result of at least 2 separate events, according to police. Police said x-rays revealed that his adult teeth had not yet grown into position to push the baby teeth out. According to police, Funty said Maddox's injuries were inflicted upon him, and the injuries were not consistent with a fall, being kicked in the stomach, or being knocked down. Police also spoke with Jessica Trefethen on June 23rd. According to police, Trefethen told them her young daughter had told her Maddox got knocked down by a puppy. Police said she told him she had no idea how he could have received his injuries, and that he had a lot of bruises because he bruises very easily and her kids play wild and crazy. That's in quotes. She also said he had fallen from a trampoline several days before but was not bleeding and seemed fine, according to police. When police followed up with the office of the chief medical examiner, Funty told them Maddox's injuries were too severe to be caused by kids playing, falling from a trampoline, or being knocked down by a puppy. According to police, when they placed Trefethen under arrest later on June 23rd, they also asked her to explain Maddox's injuries because her explanations weren't consistent with Funty's findings. Jessica then responded, "Let's do this," and walked towards the police cruiser without answering the question, according to police. In addition to her bail being set at $150,000, Trefethen can't have any contact with any children under the age of 14 or have contact with a list of people, including Jason Trefethen and Andrew Williams. She's scheduled to be back in court for a status conference on October 28th.
Jessica Trefethen walking into a Waldo Superior courtroom Friday, 5 days after her 3-year-old son Maddox Williams was pronounced dead at Waldo County General Hospital. According to court documents, Trefethen told police Maddox was knocked down by a dog leash and kicked by his 8-year-old sister. 1 day later, an autopsy report finding the cause of death was due to multiple instances of blunt force trauma.
I'm not going to comment on the facts of the case, obviously.
Assistant Attorney General Leanne Zania prosecuting this case clarifying Trefethen's charge, depraved indifference murder.
Depraved indifference murder is defined by statute as involving conduct that is a disregard for the value of human life.
2 days after the autopsy report was made on June 23rd, the state's medical examiner's office announced Maddox's injuries were too severe to be caused by kids playing or falling down, like Trefethen claimed.
No plea will be taken.
But bail for Trefethen was set for $150,000. Her plea will be heard at a future date.
Because we have to go through the grand jury process.
Justice for Maddox written on this car outside the courthouse in Belfast.
The family obviously has suffered a loss. They will continue to feel the effects of that loss for a period of time.
Court documents show Trefethen texted a friend the day of her son's death asking for help, explaining her son was dead, but adding, "No, I didn't kill my son." In Belfast, Sam Rogers, News Center, Maine.
You guys, is this not some craziness? This woman had the nerve to take her son to the hospital after putting temporary tattoos on his old injuries. I can't even, like, I've heard some crazy stuff. Temporary tattoos on top of injuries, you guys. I got my own thoughts on when you've been accused of murder. Granted, she's only accused, she ain't been convicted yet. $150,000 bail, that is cheap. For the murder of a child, I think that's way too low. Obviously, I'm not a judge, I'm not a lawyer, I didn't argue it. I'm surprised the state didn't think that was outrageous and that she can't go home because her kids are there. And her husband, or I don't know what he is. He has the same last name, he lives on the same property in another building. I don't even know what to do with that. I'm kind of wondering if something, now I'm not accusing anybody, nothing. I wonder if we're going to see anything with dad or grandma, because grandma took him to the hospital and it said they told the doctors this is what happened. So I don't have any clue if they're any part of this, or she could have the rest of her kids by now. I have no idea. There's no mention of previous CPS contact. I won't be surprised if that comes out next. So you guys tell me what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm about 140 subs away from 1,000, which was like our big goal, which is really cool. I have 18 Patreons, which is also super exciting. There's some stuff going on over there that you have to go over there to hear about. If that's something you're interested in, it's down in the description box. Also, come hang out with us in Discord. Y'all know Awen and I share a Discord server, so there's all kinds of conversation about true crime and everything else that we talk about. So come hang out over there with us, and until next time, guys, bye.